Okay, so this is one I completely forgot about with all the activity going on today, and for that you can see the comic haul I just uploaded where I explain what happened. Long story short, I made a mistake, and it was not a mistake anybody should make with at all. And it was a mistake it was a mistake to someone who acts like a child. Is the best way to describe him. Anyways, and he's not a child, my father. Anyways, let's get on to the books. Okay, so it's a lot of floppies. This is all the floppies I got this month. Just this month. This month. I want to keep saying this month so no one gets confused, because I accidentally said this week. Okay, so, Nice House on the Lake, book 4. There's going to be 12 of these, and I really should start reading that series, along with another series I'll get into, too. Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood, issue 2. Only 4 of those. I do like that they're doing those, because you don't have to have read a whole lot of Deadpool stories beforehand. You just have to be a Deadpool fan and know at least a good amount about the character. There's certain things in the Venom one. One of the stories was directly correlated to an event they had, so I was a little bit confused. But other than that, they've been pretty consistent with being pretty standalone-ish stories that you can just read as read alone. Just that alone, Not be my first pick for a Deadpool book. My first pick would be, well, the Omnibus, the Team-Up Omnibus. Well, Deadpool & Co. Omnibus, specifically. Aquaman 80th Anniversary, issue 1. For some reason, I thought this was last month, but it wasn't. In fact, I got confused with another book that I'll show you soon. And you know how many books I forgot about, or I was like, oh, this one, and do a lot of running around. Because I usually have the Marvel free previews as the first book I show. Unfortunately, I did not get the other one that was supposed to be for today. I just forgot. And that was before the whole fiasco, so I should have remembered. But I was more concerned about getting that phone fixed. And then it just turned out that I shouldn't have done that at all. I should just left both phones at home. Would have been better to do that. Because mine now is still acting up. Something happened. It's great. Dark Ages, I like that they did this with the variant cover I got. And it still charged the same amount as they would if the cover just looked like this without this on it. But yeah, they give you the little cardstock variant, which they should do in general, both DC and Marvel. Boom Studios does it just fine. But this one isn't too bad either, because you can tell that the inside of the book is different from the cover. Most of the time, like for the Deadpool one, you can't tell a difference. The covers aren't that bad, but it's just like for a little itty bitty comic book like this, it's gonna be stacked on top of other comic books. Not a good idea to have it be like a wimpy, cheap paper for the cover. I got that this month. I'm gonna check to make sure. Might not have. No, I didn't. Okay, so I ignored this one. Did I? Marvel likes printing money, so. They printing money. They wish they could print money. My grandmother texting me. I was probably asking how everything went. Where's my phone? Okay, so I don't think I got... So ignore that Amazing Fantasy one. Because, that Amazing Fantasy 1, issue 1. Because I got that, last month, I think. I want to say, at least. And Amazing Fantasy issue... Where's issue 3? Oh, yeah, I got it today. It's probably... Cause I didn't stack them, Yeah. Issue 2, Amazing Fantasy. Non-Stop Spider-Man, issue 4. Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads, issues 1 and 2. Same day I had to get those, because I was behind. Fantastic Four, issue 35. I really like this wraparound cover, and I find it weird how they put they put everything on the back. Usually, especially if it's a Virgin variant, they just have it on the inside, like that Dark Ages comic. They have it wrapped around like cardstock, but they usually have it on the front. I found that really weird. It's almost like it was printed backwards. It almost looks like it was, but it's showing you all the different Fantastic Four costumes and all that junk. I wonder if that was over the years, so they just decided to do that. Like that was part of the storyline that was going on. I kind of feel like we're in ballpark too with that one. Batman Reptilian issue 3. Did not find issue 4 today, but as you'll see, it was probably good that I didn't get it. I put this in a Mylar bag, and you can tell I no way paid $1 for it. That'd be a blessing in disguise. But I reused a Mylar for a book I had before for something that's coming to children, issue 19. I want to keep these all in the Mylar, no matter what issue they are. In fact, for issue 20, you can tell I just uploaded this video. I just uploaded the video before, not too long ago, because it won't be in the Mylar. Once in Future, issue 19. That was a series you'll see the other 2 trades pretty soon here. Non-Stop Spider-Man, issue 5. These are all the new ones. Amazing Fantasy, issue 3. Again, I really like this throwback cover. And they didn't charge you more. I thought they would. Crossroads, issue 3. They just love pumping out those books. It was 3 per month, wasn't it? Might not have been. Because the Crossroads I was behind on. And Non-Stop Spider-Man, they were delayed. So they're making up for lost time by releasing 2 in the same month. I believe so, at least. Lock and Key, obviously. Lock and Key, issue 2, Hell and Gone. It's a Sandman crossover. It's $6.99. It's a Sandman tax, I guess. Something is Killing the Children, issue 20. And Once in Future, issue 20. Same day I got these two. It's kind of funny. They're both by Boom Studios. Batman Detective, issue 5. The only comic I read, like, it's mainly because I know these are going to come out consistently, even though it still feels like it's been delayed. Berserker, issue 5. I'm going to read this next. I'm very weird about reading the comics I just got, and it's probably a good idea. It's probably more understandable now why I do it. And I do it now than before, because I don't know if I'm going to go shopping, you know. At least before, I was going every week because I had work right next to the Pheasantland Mall, where I shop at Newbury. Issue 4 of Last Ronin, but now that I don't work anymore, I don't know when the hell I'm going to go. You know, it's a gamble. Because I don't have a car either. Like I've mentioned before, I'm legally blind in one eye. I think it's this eye. So I can't drive. I will never be allowed to drive, which is good, because that would be way too. That would like heighten my anxiety to new lengths. Suicide Squad Get Joker book 2. I'm sure I get used to it. But my cousin, even my cousins were like, actually all of them kind of were. Everyone I've met was very, very scared of driving their first few goes around. I don't know. Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Year Zero. That's 1 through 5 of Volume 1 and 1 through 5 of Volume 2. I want to say, at least. Maybe 1 through 6 of Volume 1, although it's pretty short book for having 6 of them. Stray Dogs, collecting 1 through 5 of Stray Dogs for $16.99. Both of these guys, even Volume 2, was $10. So you can do it, Image. And Image, they always do their Volume 1s, even if it's a miniseries. For the most part, it was always $10. It's just recently they've been increasing the price for no reason. They have a Die series by Robert Kirkman, and they say it's a collector's item volume, and then they get it to charge you $20 for a 8-issue volume. It should be $10, or at least $16.99. Yeah. See, this makes sense that it's $20 because it's a good amount of book. It's a thick book, and they use good paper quality. And Image uses good paper quality too, but still. And this is more than a few issues. There's 5 issues. Man of Tomorrow, Volume 1, Hero of Metropolis, Superman. This is the digital first series being collected in trades. They should have just done an all-in-one. For all of them, they should have done an all-in-one. It worked just fine for Harley Quinn and Deceased. So why can't you do it for the other ones? Yeah, this was a lot more issues than both of them combined. Not both combined, but both of them, but still. But this one collects 1 through 6 and 11 to 15. It skips a lot of issues. But what I found what was very, very nice is that it goes beyond issue 15. It's not like it was only 15 issues. No, it was like, I think it was 21 issues. Still, they still could have put all on one. But I think it would have been kind of confusing, like when issue 7 wasn't continuing Robert Venditti's, almost like Robert Kirkman, wasn't continuing Robert Venditti's story arc. I think people will be confused, but even then, like, it's 1 through 6, and it skips to 11 to 15. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. The glare is making everything topsy-turvy. The most recent trade I've gotten hardcover is Last God, collecting 1 through 12 of Last God, and Songs of the Lost Children one-shot, and then the exclusive expanded edition of the role-playing game sourcebook, The Last God, Tales from the Book of Ages, which I will never, I'll probably not read, because it's just a little sourcebook. And one other thing I really thought was pretty neat, here's under the dust jacket. It's different than the usual. Like it looks like this under the dust jacket, like very reflective and shiny for the under the dust jacket hardcover thing. Whatever you want to call that, and then you get like a little map here. Yeah, I'm never gonna look at that map, but it's kind of a cool little visual aesthetic, because they don't usually do that for It's usually a poster. They don't usually do it for the dust jacket. I might even just take off that dust jacket and use that as a poster. But I probably wouldn't look so. Debatable how good it would look. Okay, so this way. I got confused there for a sec. I forgot all about this. So I didn't get a replacement. I'm just gonna keep this. Like if you cover this with your finger, actually really just this, like perfect. Cover that with your finger. You can't even tell there's a little tear there. But I care about that. Alright, so Batman the World. This is a one-shot. It's a bunch of anthology stories. There was no excuse for making this in hardcover. This should have been like the Aquaman one, a $10 issue one, and $10 one-shot. I mean, a $10 one-shot, 144 pages. They could have done it. They did it for Detective Comics 1027, and it was just fine. And it would have shut me out by talking about how expensive comics are. But like, oh, here's one exception. This is a little bit more than 144 pages, and it's worth it because it's a lot more pages than that Earth 1 Volume 3 was for the same price. Still, it shouldn't have been that. They should have made it a softcover. Once in Future Volume 2 Old English, and Once in Future Volume 3. The Parliament of Magpies. There's no way in hell I remember to list off what the volume was called when I went over that, my comic haul. So there is a reason to watch these. It's kind of funny. I'm really glad I got The Last God, because I want a lot of that kind of story. I really did enjoy Journey into Mystery. The most of it. The only thing I didn't like in Journey into Mystery is the narration. That was it. It's a whole lot of narration. I was trying to say about stuttering. It's a whole lot of narration, and it gets really wordy at times. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And then the dialogue gets a little wordy at times too, but everything else is just so damn interesting. Same writer as Journey into Mystery writes this too, and it's the same like genre and everything. Last God is written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, and that Last God, like everyone's saying, like that's a must read. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get it. Last God I had read the first few issues of, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I still like. I feel like I was thinking it'd be something different. I feel like it'd be more Jason Aaron Thor, but it was more Kieran Gillen Journey into Mystery, which I had read around that time I didn't like. Maybe a little bit after that, but you know. Maybe I should have reread Last God, but time will tell. Alright, so let's make sure I shouldn't text me back. You did. I heard it. I heard it. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Just got a little bit pissed off. So I'm gonna say it again because I'm alluding to it. I got my dad's phone fixed, but I got a new SIM card for him. But they accidentally activated his phone, and he didn't have a phone, so he was really angry. Like, oh my god, like, damn, dude. Like, he acted like, it's just, I mean, I understand why he got angry, because he needs his phone for work, but it was like, damn, dude. But that's all in the past now. Well, not technically. It didn't happen too long ago. I don't think it's even been 2 hours yet. Barely has, actually. 7 through 12 of Once in Future for Volume 2. And then 13 to 18 for Volume 3. I know that because they got 19 and 20. And that was the best thing about this series, too. Was that, for the most part, when I'm super far behind on a series, I have to get, like, 8 volumes of a series. Or, like, a Family Tree. Same publisher. No, I'm sorry, not same publisher. Image brings us Family Tree. Or with, It was a Rick Remender book I wanted to get. It did not get the best reviews. I might pick it up if they have like if there's a second volume that comes out pretty soon here. But that one I'm super far behind on. There's a bunch of them that I'm like, the next issue wasn't available at Newberry, but this one was. It was like right the day I bought it too. It was the only issue that wasn't collected in a trade was the 19th issue, and that was it. That's all I needed to get at that time. Put it there. Suicide Squad Case Files 1 and 2. Let's talk about these. So, I was really happy that day because I got in Once and Future and Suicide Squad. When originally I thought I had to make a sacrifice. I decided to get Once and Future instead at that time. But then I was like, hey, I have a good amount of money left, so I'm going to get both. And I did. Now, the reason why I wanted to get these case file books was because I thought it was the first appearance of every character featured in the Suicide Squad. It's not. Some are. I would say a good half of them are, but a good majority also aren't. I would say 60-40. 40-60. 40-60. Even lower than that for what it collects for first appearances. But what it doesn't collect for first appearances, it's just what DC picks to profile that character. And you'll see what I mean in just a second here. Okay, so this is Volume 1, Case Files number 1. Collects Detective Comics 500, first appearance. Fury of Firestorm 38, first appearance. Suicide Squad Volume 4. You know what? I'm going to look inside the dust jacket. Let's do it this way. Because the price tag that New Ray Comics puts over it covers it. So I can't see it. So let's do it again. Suicide Squad Amanda Waller, issue 1. Superman, issue 4. Superboy, number 9. I think that all three of those... Actually, no, sorry. Amanda Waller was not. Amanda Waller was stupid because Amanda Waller's first appearance could have been collected. It was in issue 1. It was Legends, issue 1. They could have collected it. And it's a must-read for starting out Suicide Squad. No other trades have come out for that, so it would have been perfect. So we could have advertised, including material not before collected, and before. Superman 170, Vigilante 36, Detective Comics 300. That is his first appearance, Polka Dot Man, and Suicide Squad 25, and Fury of Firestorm 38. So yeah, I'd say 40-60 maybe. And this one does not cover it, which is nice. Batman Harley Quinn issue 1, Birds of Prey 58, Booster Goals number 1, Detective Comics 585, Green Lantern 174, Secret Origins 14, and Suicide Squad 44. 44, I wonder if that's the, doesn't say. So it must be, yep, it's the 1990 series, which is awesome. And it's not Captain Boomerang's first appearance. I know that for sure, for a fact. So Booster Gold number 1. Just making sure that, at least for Batman Harley Quinn number 1, that was her first appearance in comics continuity. She first appeared in the Batman animated show, obviously, but then she appeared in the Batman Adventures issue 11 or 12. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head, but that was just comics based off the series, which you can tell how many of those I have of those. Even though I really like the animated series. It's more just because so Secret Origins 14. I don't think I went over that. Birds of Prey 58. I went over that. Okay. Secret Origins is collected in the first Suicide Squad trade, which is out now. So it's like double dipping. Yeah, I did a lot of double dipping too, especially because Volume 1 of Superman Man of Steel had that Superman issue 4 in it. So yeah, you can tell why I was a bit he's in a dust jacket, a bit disappointed with how that turned out. Although either way, I'd be double dipping for Man of Steel because that was Bloodsport's first appearance. I thought I had that for a second here. I was like, do I have that? And I checked my comics and I was like, nope, I don't. Damn it. Turns out I do. I just put it somewhere weird. That is something I would have done. Okay, so this is Volume 3, Man of Steel. I put the dust jacket on backwards. That's funny. It's kind of funny how you can do that with a dust jacket like this. You can just put it in whatever direction you want to, and you won't be able to tell the difference. I would do that when I was really bored. I would just do that. Like, I'd put it upside down and see if I could remember whatever. Most of the times I could, because you try and trick yourself. There's something that you don't remember. Always yourself. All right, now then. So this one collects Superman 12 to 15, Superman Annual 1, Action Comics 594 to 597. Action Comics Annual 1, Adventures of Superman 436 to 438, Adventures of Superman Annual 1, Booster Gold 23. We'll have Booster Gold this month. Not like a lot, just 2 of them. 2 more than I would want for Booster Gold. Not a huge fan of Booster Gold. Superman, the Earth Stealers #1, Who's Who Update 87, Issue 5, Who's Who Update 89, Issue 2. I have not reread that Booster Gold series. I feel like I need to start from issue 1 to, like, you know, because I started on a random issue of the 80 series, and then and that Jeff Johns run, which I liked Jeff Johns run. It was all right of Booster Gold. Just not, it could have been a lot better. It's just Jeff Johns, not Tom King. I say I'm not gonna get 2 Tom King hardcovers in December. Really is to be a completist for one of them. For the Rorschach one. And for Strange Adventures, I guess I just want to read the comic I didn't like. So as an added bonus, I really just want to reiterate that these 2 are $50. This is the Batman. You saw this review. Well, actually, not a guarantee you saw it, because, you know, not everyone has seen the same amount of videos that this next guy has. But you saw this review of Tales of the Demon. Yeah, same. All 3 volumes are the same of Superman. They're all $50, and this is $50. And this came out the same year as Man of Steel Volume 1, which is also $50. I just do not understand that at all. The last time I had to wear, it's kind of funny that I have this, because the last time I had to wear this was when I went to the dentist's office, which is the only place that I think, at least, I've had to wear a mask recently, even though I'm vaccinated, fully vaccinated. I'm honestly surprised Verizon didn't ask for my ask for my vaccination card and kicked me out when I didn't have it. I really should take it. I really should have it with me, because I don't. Because I'm usually with, like, my mom, because she takes me to the mall, takes me to the library, because none of my friends want to take me. Because one of them is moved out. They're all moved out, actually. That's what happens when you get older. But we still keep in touch, which is nice. Just imagine if we didn't have phones, smartphones, or just phones in general. You can only rely on, like 80s, like back in the 80s, how we had, like, they had headphones, had to know their number. Alright, I just want to make sure Amazing Fantasy issue 1 did not come out this month. And you might say to yourself, well, you got 3 issues, how could you not think that? Well, that's because Marvel puts out a lot of, they like to do bi-weekly for a lot of them. I don't know why either. Of course, not something. Alright, I have to look up release date, don't I? Release date. Of course, they given us the original Amazing Fantasy. This is so hard to find. Okay, let's just go to Amazon. Kindle. Oh yeah, and Kindle is the same price as it is physically, which that makes no sense to me. Like, really? Oh, apparently it's worth $10 on Amazon. Yeah, right. It's worth $5. There's no way it's worth more. It's kind of funny because that's how much I would sell it for if I was selling it, which I'm not gonna, unless I don't like it, which is not a guarantee, because it's gotten really good reviews. I'm just trying to, like, kill some time so you don't have to. Yeah. Oh my God, July 28th. Okay. Wow. That's right too. It actually is monthly for Amazing Fantasy. I'm pretty nice about it. It's fine if my dog was barking, but it wasn't. It was way far off. All right, so that was my September haul. They accidentally say August. I might have. I don't know. But yeah, that's my September haul. And the reason why I'm doing it tonight is that there's no way in hell I would go out shopping tonight. And tomorrow is October 1st, so there you have it. So for next month, I want to try and get the Haha book, but I don't know. I could just pre-order it on Amazon, like, right now, but I don't want to do that. there's no point to me. I would rather do it. It'd be much better for me to do it next week. Do it on like Monday or Sunday or Monday when it comes out on Tuesday. So I might get that. I don't know. It was sold out on at Newberry. Just like, what the hell? You serious? I should have gotten it when I had the chance. I could have gotten the the Kindle versions. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't do it. Because I had the money at that time. And now I don't. Okay. So that is it. Bunch of floppies. Actually, this one does not count. This does not count. It was Amazing Fantasy #1. Watch that be the thumbnail. But yeah, I just like, because I was trying to like rush, not like try to rush, but I was kind of like getting agitated at the end because it was like, oh, go back over here. Oh wait, no, I forgot this one. Go back over here. Oh, I forgot this receipt. You know, that's the only way I know what comics I have is by keeping the receipts. That's why for I think it was July or August. I think it was August. I was like, there's no guarantee I'm gonna name all of them, all the ones that I got, or have all the comics that I got for the month of August, because I had accidentally thrown away one of my receipts. Because once the month hits, Newberry Comics does not want you returning anything. So I can't return anything actually that from this 821. Yeah, because of that. So I can't return anything from this one right here because it's 821. Good to know. All right. I think I've stalled enough. So next video will hopefully be reading recommendations. Plus, well, I probably should upload this tomorrow. Should I? That's gonna be kind of weird because you're gonna get I'm just gonna upload them. You're gonna get 3 videos today. I think what I'll do is I'll upload this like at 6 o'clock or whatever. Even that. I'll upload the reading recommendations at 10 maybe. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna forget. But yeah, hopefully reading recommendations plus library haul tonight. Hopefully all goes well. But that's it. I feel like you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna read this. Make sure I got. So I like how they just refer to Batman the World as World hardcover. Because a lot of them, like, I was like, hey, what the hell is going on here? Why, what the hell is going on here? I was confused because I thought I had grabbed them all.